Today we are looking at what can we do in a scenario where there seems to be no doctor. Obviously, you know, in a time we are, majority of the doctors are out of the country. That negates the vision we have on increasing the life expectancy of our people. In effort to bridge that very gap, we come up with a technology that can help you right now, help your loved one, to be able to know what to do, or at least have access to health care even when there is no doctor. Recall that emergency is one thing that can come at any time. It doesn't have to announce to you when it comes, particularly health related. And that's why we had this particular application called MyHome Clinic. All right? This MyHome Clinic, please, at this very juncture, get to know that this is a passion, empathy-driven project to be able to support the obvious deficiency we are having right now in the country. And this MyHome Clinic, please download it now. It's free. Come on. Sponsored by Dr. Save a Life Foundation to make it free. We have about 109 servers over the United States right now. It is being paid for, but download it free for you to use. And I'm going to tell you a number of amazing advantages. You have this, and you have it in your house. You have it in your hand. And look at it here. You have the opportunity of having this, and you have the emergency, this red button. At any time you have an emergency, please just click on it. Anywhere you are in the world. It's not meant for only Nigerians. Anywhere you are in the world, just be in position to put up the remote and tell what is the problem, submit it. In the interim, until we reach out to all the other hospitals that could also be connected, we have a provision that as soon as you submit this, someone will be able to get in touch with you, at least to be able to give you a certain level of response. If there be a traffic for which you are not able to be reached as quickly as possible, which is least expected, you know what? Go right there on this app. You will be in provision where you can even be asked, can you select what that problem is? Oh, come on, I have an acute emergency. The person could not breathe, or the person is bleeding, or whatever the issue. Okay? You just click on it. One beautiful thing is that, okay, this fellow has a heart attack. It will see here what you should do. You also see what you should not do. Okay? But most importantly, even when this happens, when you are somewhere, you don't know where you are, you could be in position to select the hospital that is closest to you. You will see hospitals within 1.5 kilometers wherever you are. I'm not talking about Nigeria, even if you are in the United States. It's also same in other African countries, anywhere you are in the world. Download Dr. Save a Life, and right there you will see how you can search out the hospitals nearest to you, just to go to medical emergency. And you can also search all the hospitals that are within 1.5 kilometers where you are. Their phone numbers, their addresses are all there. All right? So by reason of that, you can call them before you carry this very patient to there. Because what kills most of our people from observation is that, oh, this person has this. You move this very person to here, from there to here. If you move the person that is maybe bleeding, get to here, you say, oh, we don't have blood. You move to another one, there's no doctor. You move to another one, before you get to there, the person has bled to death. That golden time, God almost always provide for pregnant women, for people on emergency. We usually miss them all. And that's what MyHome Clinic and Dr. Save a Life app has been able to bridge for you. Do you get that? So while you are downloading it, I will show you a number of other things. What could a pregnant woman do? Some places are shut down. This person may have certain emergency. Nobody will be there for her. We have the worst maternal and infant mortality. It ought not to be so. I will show you a section of it that is called My Baby and I. Even our patient in United States, right there in UK, they use this to follow up their pregnancy because it's a dream that we should be able to reduce to barest minimum maternal and neonatal mortality. Now, this is one of our products. We actually designed this very product. It is not bought on the market. This is 100% a product of this particular commission, and we are hopeful to get it into the country before October. This is a BP apparatus, okay? And of course, you know, BP apparatus that's everywhere. Apart from the fact that the cost of them had gone so high, some of them 90,000, 100,000. And you know what? There is a major challenge on those products. One is that because of the type of batteries we have today, you go and buy one battery, 5,000. Before you know it, you say the battery has gone. You go and buy another battery again, a lot of frustration. Even the data that is produced, how do you assess it to become valuable to you in terms of your treatment? Okay, so we thought of what about those in rural communities? How would they be able to assess their doctor in a scenario of emergency? And we come up with these very products. This product is the first of its kind, not seen anywhere in the world currently. How did we mark that difference? And that's why we are hopeful. For all those hypertensive, heart-related disease people and all that, we're going to reduce, if possible eliminate, horrifying statistics on the rate of stroke, heart failure, kidney failure in our society, secondary to diabetes and hypertension. And this is one of the key things. This very product you see here is it the kind you see, but one thing we achieved is that we got this very system with a lithium battery. This has been with me for for about a month. I've not recharged this. It has Type C. It has a Type C charge so that you could charge it, and even if in a village where there is no power, it can stay for quite a long time to stand by for this very person. And you know, when the battery start getting weak, it gives wrong results. And that's why we needed a system, a device with a strong lithium battery. Quite seasoned. This is produced by AfriTrust. I named it AfriTrust, something we can trust. We started it in Charger in UAE before the issue happened. But right now over there in China, we have this, and it's a product that is seasoned. If you had any problem, you can return it. Let us trust one thing at least coming from Africa for the first time. All right. Now, I will demonstrate this thing, and this will be able to help us in a time like this, okay? Don't mind, as I'm talking, of course, it's supposed not to be talking while measuring your BP, but it's something for demonstration's sake, all right? Now, I'm going to check my BP here. And upon checking this very BP, you will be able to get an amazing outcome on what the very device not available anywhere in the world today. All right? Now, systolic 136 millimeters of mercury. Okay. Okay, now, get to see the amazing thing about this. We have about 136, 86, okay, and a pulse of 88. That's fine. Right. See the wonders of the age. All right? Because if this is what many people do at home, but the most important thing is that how much value can you get from measuring your BP on your own? Now you have the opportunity that even if it's someone that is right there in the village, anywhere in the world, we can connect this to your doctor. We can connect this to your hospital. You can also be in position to have an online support if there be anything that has to do with your blood pressure after measuring. And every of the blood pressure you measured can be stored for you for years. All right? Now, see the amazing thing here. Let me go to my system and you're going to see something. If you check out here, all right, you can see the BP I've just taken right now. Real time. I mean real time. You can see it 136, 82, 136 over 82, and pulse of 88. Real time. All right? In addition to this, that is to say, it can be connected to your doctor, to whoever. Also, in an online platform, you can also be assisted. It's more or less you have this, you also have a doctor's support. All right? Additionally, when you download this MyHome clinic, as it is here right now, amazing thing is that I have my vitals here, okay? And I touch my vitals. This is what is taken today. And then I've been positioned to check it out. You can see right here that same BP I measured is right there on my phone at 136.82 and pulse of 88. Okay? How did it happen? It happened because what we are doing is passion and empathy driven. That even though doctors are running out of the country, even though our healthcare system is in need of reform, we are still optimistic that the worst will not happen. And by inside, we discovered that even though the network may have issues and how we could be able to use radio frequency to reach out to a number of places, but most of our network providers, NTN, Glo, Airtel and all that, they've gone to those places. So we mounted on their wings that apart from the lithium battery that could be able to make this last and you can charge it very fast, it also get full, we have here. This is an NTN SIM card, all right? And beautiful thing about this is that you don't need to recharge it. We recharge it for you remotely. Remotely in the sense that year in, year out, as long as this particular device remains with you, your BP can be made to be checked by your doctor over there in United States. You can easily show your doctor in UK and everything, whatever that is happening to you. And on a larger scale, we have this particular one. This is actually a bigger size of this engagement because it's more or less 4 different machines, devices plugged together to make it easy and accessible for you. It's like almost like having a hospital in your house, but that is not what we want to achieve. But this is something that gives you the opportunity to have this kind of development, to have this kind of opportunity in the journey of life. This particular device, if you are going to ICU, you will see this big machine. It used to be big, all right? So I have to compress it in a manner that it can be mobile to enable our people have access. When you are traveling, it doesn't have weight, so you don't have anything. But not just the weight, it's a lifesaver. Lifesaver. Majority of our people dying in the recent time, come on, these are something that is preventable where things are working. Nevertheless, God gave us this very insight. And look at it right now. This is a demo source of it. It checks the BP, all right? It checks the pulse. It checks the respiratory rate. And also it checks the oxygen saturation. But most importantly, what is the brain behind it? It also has an ECG machine. So it's 4 different devices compressed into one. Compressed into one. It's just like somebody having a hospital in his house with the support of a doctor. I will tell you how it works. So what happened is that, what if there is an emergency? Somebody is having chest pain, breathlessness, sudden collapse. Friend, don't panic. Pick up this in a very simple format. It's just simple, something you can just plug, so it doesn't need somebody to teach you. You just look at it, you just plug it in. You check that, you check the BP, you check all those things. Plug it there. Paste the ECG where we will show you as a demo, okay? And once you do that, interesting thing about this is that apart from the fact it has Wi-Fi, but in emergency sometimes, you may not be in position to let me hotspot or let me be in position to connect to any available Wi-Fi. So we decided to have SIM card capability. Inside here right now, I think you have either Glo card, the Glo SIM card or NTN SIM card right there. All right? That when this fellow is getting this done at home, their doctor, even in United States, in America, or anywhere connected in Nigeria, can see the whole stuff just the same manner we are seeing this very one right now. All right? So we also go further, but in a situation the doctor discovered from the ECG, this fellow is going into heart attack. We are providing some life-saving drugs you will get to have here. All right? Those life-saving drugs, you can be asked, chew this. Just pick it up and chew. Even if it's a blood vessel, those dilators can keep it open until you get to the hospital for further intervention. Now, this also gives one of the key things we want to say is possible for us to reduce the rate of stroke. And how would that happen? This may be the fourth device you will see that we have what is called arterial blood pressure. Arterial blood pressure, once it gets up to 130, that person will have stroke. There's no two ways about it. So it gives you a guide. Come on. With this your BP, you are heading somewhere you have to be paralyzed. An intervention can easily be done at that particular point. And if you connected to your doctor or into our online ecosystem, you could be in position to be assisted by a doctor anywhere in the world. These are some of the things that is giving us the confidence, the boldness to say it's not going to be as bad as anticipated based on the current development in the country. And this is something you could be in position to assess. Currently, we have been able, by the support of Doctors Save a Life partners, to reduce this first 1,000. Most of the big most of the BP you see in the market today, you can see a number of them up to 90,000, some more because of our current economy. All right? But right now, this actually was devised with a high technology because it also has a microchips that enable it be like a phone. But nevertheless, we have an objective, making it available to all. And the foundation is supporting to fund this for at least the first 2,000 pieces that will come into the country and at the rate of 50,000 naira. This is like you have not just having a device, but also having your doctor's assistant. You can't get it anywhere in the world. So for the foundation subsidized number, you can be in position to make a booking or a reservation, and it also comes with 1 year of free data subscription. So whenever you take your BP, it goes to the ecosystem, it goes to your doctor, as we may be in position to configure it for you. So that is one advantage. Make use of this very email, push in whatever you want, they will be in position to get in touch with you in respect to that. But we are working to ensure that this become available to our people. Good news for the pregnant women. Please listen to this. In a time we are, download this MyHome clinic. Right there you will see an icon, a purple icon, My Baby and I. All right? This is a journey you can go through. It will give you information about your baby, about you as you are making progress. It also give you a weekly, we talk more detail on this because we are going to reduce maternal mortality to the barest minimum. You also do your weekly checklist every week. It gives you some questions you can answer, which is in line with the development of what can be found during the pregnancy at that stage. Once you answer it, you submit it anywhere in the world the doctor connected, you will see it. All right? And you will be in position to be giving answer. You can also do some tests at home your BP, your urine test and all that, that will also come here. I will give you detail. This is what technology is coming to do. Our patients in the United States, in Europe, most of our UK patients now hardly have access to hospital. Appointment will be given as when, except the person is dying. So these are some of the things we have been able to engage together. I'm very optimistic, I tell you, that a lot is going to happen in our time. So as a pregnant woman, download MyHome clinic right there on Play Store, and OS also right there, and be able just to do a follow-up in this regard. More will be coming because we are going to make it available to other hospitals also, so that together we can build a healthy nation. Share this information with everyone, you know. Copy what you got now and share to everyone. Those that are also right there on the field protection, please get in touch with them. If there be any emergency, there's a hospital nearby, there's a pharmacy nearby, that you could be in position to get through Dr. Save a Life app and MyHome clinic. God bless you as we trust God for a better Nigeria. See you again.